We are live. Hey, what's
Hey,
going
hey.
on? Guys, welcome. Day 4. All right. I love it. Day 4 of the
Yep.
5-day mobile home challenge. First off, give yourself a round of applause, all you guys and girls who stay committed. You said you were going to do something, stuck to it. Now you know what I mean? Kudos to you. That's the first very one of the first steps to becoming financially free. So today we got a real special treat for you guys. We have um one of my ex-students, well, not ex-students, but student slash business partners. She definitely came through on the program, and she has seen success. She actually got a deal done. I'm gonna just let you hear it from her words. We trying
Oh,
to get
yeah.
it
An
on
awesome
here now.
story.
It is a great story. It is a great story. She started as most people do, right? No knowledge about it. You know what I'm saying? Just did her research and did some
hmm
due diligence and was just able to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Followed the system. She signed up for the Burkett First Class Mastermind and just had success. So without further ado, I'm going to add her. And let's give Jade a welcome, everybody. You there?
Hey,
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. What's
you
going
sure
on?
can.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm blessed, can't complain.
Yeah. The line too
Yo,
long, right? Yeah. So Jade, welcome. I'm glad you were able to join us for the 5-day mobile home challenge. Day 4. It is get like Jade. All right, we talk about generating some profits.
that's
Talking
right.
about collecting some money now. So what I wanted to do is I want to just ask you a few questions and let you tell the people from your mouth about your experience. So first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Let's tell us a little bit about, your background, where you located and everything like that.
Okay. Background. I work 2 jobs. I
Oh,
work
so you did this while working 2 jobs, you said?
a full time and a part time.
Okay.
Okay.
Dope.
All right. So I work 2 jobs. I was currently in North Carolina at the time when I first started my mentor process, but I relocated recently to Florida. But I'm gonna just go ahead and give you a rundown with North Carolina area. If you is from North Carolina, that is a great market. It's so much opportunity out there. Kind of wish I still was there, but I just know I had to make a lot of trips back there.
Mm.
So you saying that North Carolina market is definitely worth maybe going to venture out even if you're not living in that particular spot.
Most definitely. The
Hey,
people
that's good to
there,
know.
their their mindset there is they're tired of paying rent and they're tired of rent going up on them, so they want to own their own house. And mobile home is where they looking at.
Wow. That's
Wow.
that's 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 strong. All right, so North Carolina. So my people listening, guys, why don't y'all drop in the chat where you chiming in from? What market are you in? Um, as you heard it, the North Carolina market is hot. I definitely do hear a lot of good things about the North Carolina market in all aspects of mobile home investing. So, that's definitely one of the places to be. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, so back to your story. You 2 jobs
2 jobs
before you even did mobile home investing.
before I did mobile home investing.
Okay. Okay. So 2 jobs. Now, what was your experience level with mobile home investing?
El Goose. El Goose, no experience. Like, all right, can I take the floor and just tell the story and I just run it down for you?
Do your thing.
Go for
See,
it.
So,
that's
all
what they do. Empower you. Do your thing. This your
All
show.
right. Tell the
right,
people.
gotcha. So, I'm gonna just let y'all know because I know looking at different, a lot of people, different seminars and stuff like that, and people like, oh, they know them, this and that. I'm gonna let y'all know I did not know Phil. I did not know Jimmy. They all the way in Chicago and Mississippi, and I was all the way in North Carolina. They was complete strangers to me, and it was like I was working, like I said, two jobs, and I was just like, am tired of working so much. I need to find out what it is I want to do and be able to call it my own. So I was just scrolling on Instagram one night, and I ended up coming across the mobile home investing, but it wasn't with Burkett and them. It was another group, and I'm like, mobile home. All right, I'm kind of intrigued a little bit, so I went in, went through their page, looked at it, boom, boom, and then I actually seen one of my friends that I knew that had done did a deal with them or whatnot. So I hit him up and was like, hey, what the mobile home talking about, and he like, do it, telling me, he like, I wish I would have stayed doing it, just do it. So I was like, I bet, boom, and that's when I started investing in the mobile homes. But you know what I'm saying, I said I work two jobs, so I'm not balling like that. So I couldn't afford to take the courses that I wanted to because I'm more of a hands-on trainer, physical. Like I need to be able to visualize it and see it. So I wasn't able to afford their programs. But then I ended up coming across Coach Burkett, and his prices were way more affordable. It was like I could do something with this. Like I could be able to still uh invest in my mindset and still be able to have some type of capital to start my business. So I slid in Coach DM. I coached Burkett DM was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I just took your course and a lot of gems was dropped in the course, this and that. But me, I like to read a little bit, some, but I was like, I wanted more to be able to feel comfortable because, like I said, I didn't have no experience to go out there and basically make them people feel like I've been doing this and I've been in the game. I didn't want to look like a rookie. And Coach Burkett was like, I got a mastermind course for you, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Gave me a price. I was like, all right, give me some time. Let me get these couple of paychecks to come in, and I got you. And then it came back. I was like, I'm ready. We got the business. He told me what to do. He
Yeah.
had mapped out the plan. And like when I got out there in the field, don't get me wrong now. I got out in the field the first day, drove around like all day. And I think I probably got like two leads, but they didn't snatch for nothing. But it was exciting because it was my first day, and I'm like, okay, I got
Mhm.
two leads, boom, boom. But then the second and third day, yeah, it was dry. I was just driving around, but I was putting in the work, so I was just like, something gonna hit sooner or later. But I know I done heard different stories. Some people say it comes soon. Some people said it don't for them. But I was just like, just got to keep an open mind, stay positive, just stick to the game plan. So I kept doing it, boom. But on my third day, God looked out.
That,
Like
that
I was
third
able
one,
to
the
land a
charm.
mobile home. So I landed a mobile home, went in, and because I had done already, Coach Burkett had already walked me through and schooled me on how to come at the park managers and like that. I was able to talk to the park manager, boom, boom. And then actually at the time, my park manager, she was dealing with a crisis with her family and stuff like that. So like I was able, show sympathy, this and that. Even I went over and beyond, bought her a car, trying to
Yeah.
pull out little tricks and the traits that coach had them put me on game with, this and that. So boom, I was able to get the house. And then before I even got my paperwork done and approved with the park, because of the lead sheets and everything that Coach Burkett and Coach Jimmy give you in the mastermind course, I already had buyers waiting. So then once I got approved for the house, it was like, all right, who giving me the best price? Because like all y'all
Right.
wanted, now it's like
Right.
whoever talking the best price, now we talking business. And that was basically, I did a viewing. I mean, I did a showing for them to come out. I said, at this time, left a 3 hour window open for them to come after work or whatever. And it was whoever gave me the best price. I said, give me a down deposit, non-refundable, and then the rest was history. So I sold my first house. I bought it for 5,500. Sold it for 13,000.
Hold on. I want you to say that number
Back it up.
again. Only because I get a lot of people on my posts, a lot of people in my inbox, a lot of people just saying that there's no way you could find houses, mobile homes under 10, $15,000. I said 5,000, but you said you paid 5,500. So excuse me. All right, 5,500. But in that price range, I get so many people saying, there's no way, this ain't happening like that. Like, just like it's not like I'm lying or something. I'm like, well,
I
I know.
so so to help the people out. I understand them because I was them people at first. I was just like, because when I was doing my research on the Facebook Marketplace, like them 3 days, the 2 days before I went out in the field, I'm like, all the ones that was under 5,000, I'm like, bro, these things look hideous. You know what I'm saying? But mine was so it did need rehab, but
Mm,
like I said, what made North Carolina a good buyer's area is because majority of the people that's looking for mobile homes there, they want to do their own renovation. Because I actually brought it for 5,500, and I was going to renovate it myself and
mm,
sell it for 25 plus. But the buyers was like, if I do my own renovation, how much you'll take off? Whoever give me the best price, the highest price, now we talking business. And I was like,
exactly.
all right, so I don't do no renovation. I give you, once you get approved, I give you the keys, 13,000. And he was like, cash.
Mm,
Went to the bank, made it happen.
mm, mm. Hold on. So
No, no renovations, no nothing.
let's talk about this. Let's dissect this a little bit. Just because it's just funny how this happened, and I just think about the lives and even the mobile home challenge.
Mhm.
Some of the the things I've said, and just trying to let people know that these things happen, right?
Right.
So you came in with one plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was gonna buy it, renovate it,
Mm-hmm.
right, and right, but the market dictated something different for you, right? Well,
For sure.
well,
For sure.
you could buy it and sell it just how you bought it
Right.
and score a profit like right away without having to go through the renovations.
Yes. And not to mention, I'm not even gonna lie, I wanted to sell it more for 13, but then that's the part of having coach in your back pocket. I called him, I said, look, he only giving me 13. If you don't take that goddamn 13,
Right.
profit is profit. I was like,
You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
all
Like I
right.
get it. You already say he only get. I'm like only 13, girl. Listen, you better take that. So yeah, I mean, now you could have said, hey, nah, I don't want the 13, went through the renovations
Hmm.
and went that way. But my thing was to get that first deal done, right? This is it's really important to get this first deal done. That's why it's important to start now. Start right away, right?
Exactly.
Because what the first deal does, it gives you confidence, right? So
Hmm.
you said you started in North Carolina, now you're in another market. Do you think you're more confident in this whole new market because you haven't did mobile homes in this market yet, or have you?
Oh, for sure. It's just the only thing changed is the environment. The
There you
walk,
go.
the walk and the talk still the same.
Exactly, exactly. So you've acquired a skill set now
Hmm.
that essentially can pay you wherever you go.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
So it's another thing that you said, right? So you said all cash.
All cash.
So you got cashed out right away. Somebody came with 13,000 and got you out
For
of there.
sure. But
There
you
you
know
go.
me, I don't play them type of games. He wasn't finna run off with my 13 after he gave it to me. I told him to meet me at the bank, and I let the bank
Right.
teller do it all. It's like, you give her the money and she'll put it in my account. And that's how we did.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Smart.
Okay. And as long as people on the up and up, there's no problem. Like, did they have a problem with doing that?
Nah, he didn't have a problem at all. He actually he felt better doing that because I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna have you bring me 13,000.
Right.
Well, it was 12,500 because I made him give me 500 up front for just holding it for him till he get
Mhm.
approved, and I let him know that's non-refundable. So if you don't get approved or you don't have the rest of the money by next week, that's just 500. Get it
Mhm.
gone.
Now That's key what you just said too, that non-refundable deposit. And the reason we do non-refundable is because just like she said, if you don't get approved, that's on you. You know if you can't get approved or not. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Now, if you don't get approved because you don't have, you gotta well the park will tell you what they require. Am I right
Mm-hmm.
or wrong, Jade? The
Well,
park
they tell
manager
you
you was
everything.
dealing with, she was telling you, hey, this is what we looking for, this is what we require, X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason why I say to the newbies, that first deal, let's try our best to get it done within the park. Just because they can help with certain parts of the actual process. And then this will, just make things a little more easier for you.
And to piggyback off of that real quick, coach, just to let people know because it was an obstacle I had to overcome. Make sure you learn your state laws as far as what would you need to buy a mobile home in that state. Because like I said, I'm from Florida, but I was staying up there in North Carolina, so I still had a Florida ID. But in order for me to put that home in my name, I had to get a North Carolina ID. So that way it kind of wavered my whole process a little bit, but I told her, "Don't worry, I'm gonna go to the DMV. I'll be back. Give me 2 days, and I'll be back." But yeah, so just make sure you know your state laws as far as when it comes to buying a mobile home.
Oh, that's gold right there. That's hey, appreciate that
Oh
gem
yeah.
right there. Always do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? And again, these are things that we learn as we go. Right? It was something that an obstacle that you didn't foresee, that I didn't foresee. Again, that slipped through the cracks for me. I didn't know that you didn't have the ID, right? But at the end of the day, you didn't let it stop you. You weren't like, oh man, this a problem, or oh, now I got to go to the DMV or whatever the case may
Yeah,
be. You just like, all right, hold on,
Right.
hold this out,
right,
give me a bit, give me some time, and that's what we do, guys. We are problem solvers, and sometimes we got to solve our own problems.
right.
Yeah.
To solve other people's problems.
For
So
sure.
that's big. That's big.
Hmm.
And then
So now go ahead,
two,
talk
I
to
was
me.
gonna say two also because I know a lot of people that automatically hop straight to Facebook Marketplace or to the internet to look. But like I said, I was looking on the internet and Facebook Marketplace like that whole week before I actually got out in the field. And then like it was to a point where I kept telling coach, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get out there tomorrow. I'm gonna get out there tomorrow. And he's just like, get out there. Just get out there. So when I
Hmm.
did, but if I would have never got out there, I would have never got that house because that house was not posted on Facebook Marketplace or the internet at all. Like I actually went in and asked the park. I drove around and didn't see any, so I went in and asked the park manager, "Do you have any?" And she actually had a viewing to show that house to somebody else that day, and I was like, "All right." And then she was like, "She don't have nothing else." But then something told me call her back and be like, okay, if they do not come, can you please schedule me a meeting? I come first thing tomorrow morning. And she was
Talk to
like,
me.
okay. And so they, out of grace of God, they did not show up for the house, and I slid right in that thing.
And that could be the difference sometimes, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you actually getting up and going out into the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if she didn't go out and go into the field, she wouldn't have got that mobile home for $5,500
Right.
from a park,
Right.
guys. From a park. So let's just reset what we're talking about here. Jade drove around, didn't have success the first day, 2 days, right? But
Mm-hmm.
that third day, she was able to find a mobile home, buy it for 5,500, and sell it for 13.5. Is that what I said?
13.
13.
13.
13.
13. But not
13.
to even cut you off, though,
No,
coach.
you can't cut me
Because
off. Go
let
ahead.
y'all know, too. Like, it's crazy because, like, everything that they be telling y'all, not even just in Burkett course, but all the other mobile home courses, these things actually do be happening, and it's crazy that a lot of them happened in my first deal because the mobile home itself was actually 7,000. So when I went and looked at it, she told me it was 7,000, and then I was like, it was kind of out of the price range of what Coach be telling us to look for, but it was my first deal and it was decent. I was like, okay, boom. So when I did my application process and stuff, she told me that because I told her that I was an investor and stuff, that you have to sign the papers for, you get 60 days to try to sell it, and if not, you have to pick up the lot rent and pay it. So once my application came back, I got approved, but then she said that the owners didn't want to do the investing for 60 days, so I had to automatically start paying lot rent then. But she was like, that was, I didn't know that. That was something new to me. So for that inconvenience, I'm gonna drop the price of you to 5,500. I said, hell yeah, because now I'm gonna just get this mobile home sold in 1 month, and now I just pocketed some more money. So that's what I said. Like, you got to get out there in the field. Like, it's okay to look on the internet, but the best deals to me is when you out in the field and you in person, because then that shows them more that you ready to get involved and you need business.
Absolutely, and like you said, that particular home wasn't posted on the internet, and somebody was already in line before you. But
Mm-hmm.
you actually got out there, and you said, "Hey, if they don't make it, I'm next," basically.
Right.
Yep.
And that's what she did. The park manager, and they totally. Now let's talk about that for a little bit. Did they give you like some pushback initially about you being an investor, or like how were you able to kind of hit them with the boom, I'm an investor type of deal?
All right. So I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give you your cookies while I can, Coach, because you helped me out with that one. Because
Oh,
I
okay,
was
okay.
scared. I was like, do I tell her I'm an investor, or like what do I say? And he was just like, look. So just ask these questions, and then once you ask these questions, see how she respond. And he told me if she respond like they don't do investors at all, so just mention something about previous investors. If you see that she's kind of about it, then wait before you tell her you're an investor. So I did that, and actually she had said that in the past she was burnt by investors, so
Mm,
she wasn't a big fan of investors. So
Okay.
when she told me that, I was like, but because of the vibe, I had already done connected with her by you know asking her about how her mom and the situation she was going through and being concerned and stuff, which because that's just the type of person I am.
right,
But
right.
she gave me that comfortability. I was able to pick up the vibe that I can tell her. So I told her, hey, I'm invested. This my first deal, you know what I'm saying? But I'm coming to you saying, you tell me everything that you want me to do and how you want it done. I'm gonna do it that way, and then I'm gonna come back to you and ask you, how did I take care of business to you? And if you like it, then we can become business partners going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so she said, okay, she gonna, take the chance with it. And then once the deal got done and all that, I was like, was you satisfied with how I did my work and everything? And she's like, yeah. And then that's when she actually told me, she was like, I'm gonna actually be having some more homes come
Oh,
available after I go to court and stuff. And like now I just got open up to more opportunity.
wow. That's exactly, and it's funny you say that because that is exactly how we say it go, and that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah,
And again, it's so much opportunity out here, so many parks out here. I can't tackle them all. Jade can't tackle them all. Jimmy can't tackle them all. Even with us being active, it's still opportunity out there for
for sure.
a new investor to come in and help,
Mm,
right? Help the affordable housing crisis. So again, I've been saying this, guys. Don't waste that tax return. Don't do it. Don't do it. Invest it. Flip it. Right. We have the right concept. Right. Our community has the right concept. We want to flip it, but we got to flip it the right way. And I'm telling you guys, mobile homes is not a tough thing to do. However, it does require some work.
Mhm.
And if you ready to work, it'll work for you. So now, just like that Jade has established a relationship there. Now she might not get a home for another 6 months. However, that's a pipeline, and she might get 3 or 4 homes in 6 months. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. And that mobile home park manager slash owner, whatever, they know other mobile home park managers slash owners. All right, so that's great. That's a great deal. I'm so happy because I know it's kind of scary at first, right? You like, oh, what
Hmm.
do you want to do? But you were definitely in contact with me, and I was, every step of the way, I tried to, add as much value as I can. And then when you told me, Coach, I think I got somebody. I was like, sell that thing. Like, let's go.
For sure.
Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Awesome. So with that said, is how would you say our program helped you as far as securing this deal?
How did it help me?
Hmm.
Let's say without it, I don't think she would have went as sweet as it did. but
Okay.
but for real, on the real serious note, like definitely like you guys like put it like this. For me personally, I always been the type that, see things and be scared to jump out there and try it out.
Okay.
But when I saw it, and then because the prices was very, very affordable, and I was just tired of just coming home and not doing nothing that's making me money back, and just working all my time, my hours, and giving it to make somebody else rich. It was time for a change. And when I did coach's course, and like I'm not even gonna lie, like when I watched the first video that was free, I was like, this man just dropped so many goddamn gems in this video alone. I was excited because I'm like, I can only imagine what the actual course gonna be, because if he dropped all this in the free course, I'm like, I know I'm getting some exclusive inside the course thing. And then when he said I'm finna come out with a mentor program, so let me be your first to sign up. Like, I'm here. I'm ready. Like, I'm trying to get there. You said you made 40K in a month.
I
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
I'm trying to be there. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Let's get it. Let's
So
get it.
like, I just you just got to tell yourself basically, is you ready to invest in yourself? And if you are, then investing in your mindset would be the best thing you could ever did. Like the best thing you could ever did, because even though like with this course, they teach you how to get a mobile home and stuff, but they also, Jimmy, with his course, he gives it also gives you health, wellness, and your mindset thought process. Because also that, and like a lot of people don't know besides Coach and Jimmy, but while I was going through my mobile home deal, I was also dealing with illness with my grandmother.
Mm.
So like it was like times where like Coach was like, "You ready to get on, your call for us to do our session?" And I'm like, I'm emotional right now. I can't. I'm dealing with, the hospitals and the doctors and stuff like that. So I was dealing with all that. But then I was like, you know what? I didn't go look at the course about the mindset and stuff, Jimmy course. And that's when Coach was like, you really should check out Jimmy part. And I was like, I'm gonna get to, you know what I'm saying? And then I really was like, I'm in over my head. I'm overwhelmed. Let me go look at the course. And when I took and looked at the course, like it really helped a lot. So that's why I said like the course is definitely a good investment, not just for your mindset, but for your health and well being. Because if you ain't good, you ain't gonna make do nothing. Straight
And
up.
and
Health
I
is
mean,
wealth.
that's real, man. I hate to bring it up, but just take the Will Smith situation, right?
Hmm.
Like, but not the Will Smith part, but the Denzel Washington part. The advice he gave him, like, hey, when you at your highest point, that's when the devil usually comes knocking, right? So, Jade, you made a decision to change your routine, change your life, get you a skill set, and
Hmm.
then it was, you know what I'm saying, some obstacles, but you still persevered through it all at the same time while still getting your first deal done and getting just getting closer to where you want to be financially, right?
For sure.
So, man, kudos to you for sticking it out, and I'm
Absolutely.
glad we met. Again, like you said, we were strangers, and now
For sure.
we were
Like
talking today
people
about
don't
a
be
deal.
believing that when I be talking. I'm like, bro, I did not know them. Like because most people like, man, they pay them people like that's his cousin. That's just like
Nah,
I really didn't know them like seriously. But now I feel like I got family all over the world. That's what's up.
you do. That is what's up because, like I said, you come from a mentee into a business partner, and we got business we doing right currently
For
at the
sure.
moment. Am I
Yeah.
right?
For sure.
So it's all good. We gonna do some more mobile homes, help some more families, and provide
Mhm.
some more value.
For
So
sure.
if y'all want to come and be with the the first class mafias, you know what I'm saying? I like that name that I might catch. But the first, if y'all want to be with the first class, just guys, book a call. All right. So if you want to get a mobile home deal done, if you want a new skill set, all right, type yes in the chat, guys. Click the link and
Yes.
type yes in the chat. YES. All right, talk to us, guys. We here. I'm like I said, and I promised before. My people who registered, I got something for you. I got a content package for you. You heard it from Jade. It's the gem dropper, right?
It's
So
the
we
real deal, Holyfield.
yep. I got definitely gonna have that. I'm gonna get that to you at the end of the challenge. So okay, Miss Brown. She said yes. So that's what it's about. I'm telling you, you have to change something because if you do the same thing, you're gonna get the same results.
For
Nothing
sure.
changes, nothing changes.
Exactly. Uh, and that's what Jade did. She invested in herself. She didn't invest in me. She invested in herself, and now it's paying her back tenfold because she's going to continue to make money with mobile homes, and she can do that whenever, wherever,
Whatever.
right? You
For
know.
sure.
So, man, I appreciate your time. Is there anything else you want to? Well, actually, before we let you go, I want to know if there's any questions out there, guys. We got a
But I'm
couple.
gonna say what the people. I know they got
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
because when I was in their spot, I had a million questions.
You
Oh,
was
definitely had questions.
I'm about to check on the Facebook, man. I always the Facebook. I don't know why I always get the comments after the live. You know.
Mm,
So okay, Miss Brown. She said very inspiring story, sis.
It is. It really
no
is.
problem.
Yep. So Miss Brown, whenever you ready, Burkett First Class, we're here for you. And that's another thing too that I actually care about you guys' success. We actually care. It's not just about, the money. Don't get me wrong, we all gotta make a living. We all in
Mhm.
this for the time and the money gives us time. But at the end of the day, um, I like the fellowship. You know what I'm saying? I like the networking part. I like to see like Jade said, we've never met before, but now we're business partners, right? We do deals together. We get money together. And
Right.
that's what it's about, man. You have to put yourself out there and get with like-minded people,
For
right?
sure.
Who want like-minded results, and you'll get that.
For sure. And
So
just to pick it back off on that, with as far as what sold me with y'all, it was the vibe, but then also too just letting the people know that when they do join, they'll see that the authenticity that they get from y'all, like y'all really out here trying to help people. Like it ain't, oh, I got your money, I gave you your little content, now going
yeah,
on about your business,
Deuces.
and that's not the case at all. Like even like I don't even know if Coach realized, but even when we was doing my deal, like he had got a house, a lead on a house in Virginia somewhere, boom, boom. And I was telling him that, I wanted to learn how to do wholesaling. And he was like, oh, take this deal. Like, somebody just gave me this deal. You can take it. All you got to do is just hit this guy up, do the wholesale, boom, boom, put your price on it. Simple as that. Even though he already helping me with my other deal, but so that's to me that made me realize that he really genuinely just trying to help put money in my pockets also, because he could have easily kept that deal for himself and just get more money, but he was like, well, you want to do wholesale, here's the opportunity, boom boom. So that's what kept me around. I'm like, okay, they might be legit for us.
talking about some might be. Nah, we totally legit for real. That's what we are. We legit.
But yeah,
Quit. So that's definitely heartfelt story. I appreciate that. I didn't realize it. It was just like I said. I made a commitment to you after you
Mhm.
committed to yourself in the program, and that's that. It was time to go. Time to rock.
sure.
It's go time.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Trying to make sure I don't see any
I love it.
questions. So okay. All right. Ms. Brown said that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Well, as always, it's been a pleasure, Miss Jade. Actually, I'm gonna send you a text message. I got some information for you. So
Okay.
get that rolling. Man. Anything else you want to say? You want to leave the people with before we get out of here?
Um, your mindset is everything. So why not invest in that? That's what I got.
That's heavy.
There we go. I'll take it.
We're
Love
gonna
it.
leave it on that, guys. Book a call. Click the link in the description, guys. Book a totally free call. Let's just talk. That's all we want to do. Have a conversation, and go from there. But the journey of 1,000 miles, it starts with one step. Got to take that step.
For
Yep.
sure.
That
Got to
said, you
take it.
guys have a great, great Thursday night. We will see you tomorrow, same time. All right.